on to how this week has been so far. I'll start first of all with CAD-yen. Like I said, this is one of my Furquad core strategy pairs. So what I've been looking at, first of all, if I highlight up here, the yellow line is the weekly open. We can see that was the first bar of the week I got. I came to the chart at this point here, so I got my pending long and short orders in at this level. See the trade triggered, sorry, so I cancelled my longs. Bobbed around, still within. It's not been stopped out at all, so it's still bobbing around here there. Green lines are my targets. We can see there that the trade sort of late last night, overnight, has come down, and then during today I've managed to hit first and second targets on the CAD-yen. So it's actually been managed to slightly better than break even, based off the overnight trading. That's the overnight bar that was used there. So let me do that one again. This one, that's the overnight bar I used for the price action. That's the high of the overnight price action there. So the stop was moved to there first thing this morning. So there's no further trade management to do, but it's pointless moving it back up to entry when it's already at a better stop price. So that's the CAD-yen. See, it's retracing slightly. Again, we'll just keep an eye. I've got one position open on that, so we'll see how that one goes. Euro yen now. I have marked off the new Furquad snatch levels. As you can see, that's the current live bar, all this action there, and from there that is the previous 4 hours bar that we took the trade levels off. So that's the long, that was the short levels. So I was just keeping an eye on it just to see how that developed on the Euro yen with the new strategy. If I'm being honest, I used the core strategy on the Euro yen today and yesterday. So again, simply marked off the week's open level there. We can see the first bar of the week, the ideal bar. I came to the charts around here. Price was here, so I placed my pending orders long there and short there. I was a little bit fortunate with this trade, if I'm being completely honest. The trade triggered long, and I had to nip out away from the screens for half an hour or so, and in that time the trade triggered long, come back down, stopped out, and triggered the short trade because for whatever reason I hadn't cancelled it when the long trade triggered. So fortunately the short triggered at that level as well, so I got a slightly better entry than I would have done if I'd have waited till this point here. So I'm in at the red line, which is there fortunately, but we can see this bar here was it sort of bobbled along sideways around this part here and into the evening, and then again pretty similar to the CAD-yen overnight. This one has decided to move down, as you can see, quite nice with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bearish bars, and currently 6 bearish bars. That's taken out all 3 of my swing levels there. Currently there's only 42% of the weekly ATR done, so it'd be nice to maybe see a bit of retracement. Something I'm going to start looking at, and I'll be doing shortly when I finish the recording, is just putting some fib levels on from the high to the low there and seeing where, if at all, it does retrace to. Maybe see if we can get another entry based off that. But that's something I'm just looking at. I'm just keeping an eye on that and see how that pans out. So ultimately it's just core strategy there, short at the blue line, at the red line, 1, 2, 3 targets hit there. So basically I'm all out of that trade. This morning, before it hit obviously these levels this morning, I did manage to trade when I woke up to the overnight high, which was this level. So again, slightly favourable entry regardless of what happened from this point onwards. My stop was below the entry slightly, so I would have made a few pips either way regardless of what happened. So, but fortunately it's hit all three targets, so that's good. Moving on to the next one for me is the euro dollar. We can see this is the core strategy again. So yellow line is the weekly open. We've got quite a large first bar there. So I place my long and short entries. Price triggered me long to start with, which was there. You can see it stopped out, and then I've managed to get a short trade on. You can see it's hit the first and second targets, and again trade managed overnight to just above that bar there. So it's nice that things are starting to happen and going in the right direction. I made some pips, so that's always nice to see. Quickly going through the